What's doing, guys? I'm here to ruin your day with some terrifying human facts. Signs that you're unhealthy. Well, this is gonna be about me. The whites of your eyes aren't white. Uh-oh. Doesn't that just mean you're drunk? Sleep issues. Bathroom problems. 911, hello? I'm dying.
Oh my god, he's dying! Call 911!
What's the number?
What's the most pain a human can experience? Coming in at number 6 is the torn Achilles heel. It's the strongest and longest tendon in your body, so if this tears, you're in for a rough ride.
I thought it was breaking up with my boyfriend, but I guess it's this.
Number 5 is a tooth abscess. Swelling, infections, a root canal, and excruciating pain is all you have to look forward to with this one.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I actually had this. I had this last summer. It feels like your brain is exploding.
Number 4 is childbirth. It's been described as being stabbed in the stomach, having your hips pulled apart, and your organs ripped out.
That sounds
fun.
pleasant.
Number 3 is tetanus. If you've ever been scratched by something rusty, you have to go get a tetanus shot. And everybody knows that tetanus shots hurt, but not as bad as actual tetanus where all of your joints just lock up.
Okay, I remember being told about tetanus, and the one thing that I remember about tetanus is being told that if you get it, you like can swallow your tongue or something, which sounded so scary to me as a child.
But we have testicular torsion and ovarian torsion, where your baby-making parts get all twisted up and it can only be fixed with surgery. And at number 1, we have second-degree burns. Yes, third-degree burns are usually more serious and life-threatening, but because it has burnt off all your nerve endings, you won't actually feel anything past 20 seconds.
Oh my god! Okay, that literally blew my little noodle.
Here are some of the grossest facts about the human body. Humans can develop a tumor known as a teratoma, which can develop hair and skin. After giving birth, some women can also lactate through the skin of their armpits. Brains have no pain receptors, so people undergoing brain surgery are often conscious during the process. Also, there's probably more bacteria in your mouth right now than there are humans in the United States of America. In your lifetime, you'll produce enough saliva to fill a swimming pool.
P.S. My pool is being opened in 2 weeks. Maybe we can gather up some people and have them fill up my swimming pool with saliva, because the cost of pool water is really damn expensive.
The anus is the first part of your body to develop in the womb. And finally, the average person farts 14 times a day.
I'm your international fart jar #1 fartrepreneur in the world right here, and people were trying to tell me that I wasn't making $100,000 a month selling my farts because nobody farts that much times in a day. But let me tell you, we all fart that many times in a day, so don't try to come from me telling me that you can't fart that many times in a day, because you can't fart that many times in a day. You can fart even more times in a day. Oh, but if you're me, you can fart maybe even more times in a day, and if you like me, you can even sell your farts on the internet and become the #1 fartrepreneur in the world. Hashtag fart jar girl.
Facts about the human body that will 100% trigger you. There could be mites having sex on your eyelashes right now, and you would have no way of knowing.
I am aware now, and I at least hope that they're using protection. I don't want any of these mites be having mite babies on my lashes.
Most people think the brain feels like wet clay, but the human brain actually feels like melted butter.
I love butter. Butter is happiness. So then why is it so hard for my brain to be happy?
Men can actually produce milk. It's more common than you think. Most men are just too ashamed to admit it.
Okay, if I was a man and I was producing milk, I would not be ashamed. I would milk myself and drink it. Man milk? That sounds so cool. If life gives you man milk, put some chocolate in it, shake it up, and make yourself some chocolate milk.
And it can be triggered by starvation. Concentration camp survivors were given food after being starved for weeks, and for some reason, they started lactating. There's a kind of tumor that can cause teeth to grow in a woman's ovaries and a male's testicles. Since you have about 100 million bacterial cells in your body compared to 10 million human cells, you're actually more bacteria than human.
Well, we already knew that I was the human equivalent of a germ, so that was just a more scientific and nice way of saying it.
Since you shed about 40,000 skin cells a day, the dust you see in your house actually used to be part of you. Which means every time you breathe in someone else's house, you could be inhaling thousands of somebody else's skin flake.
Yes, that's wonderful. This guy really wasn't lying. This did ruin my day, 100%. Thank you.
We're all just 3-pound brains piloting meat bicycles we call bodies. You produce more earwax when you're stressed, and stress earwax smells way worse than the regular stuff.
Hey, do you want to hear a gross fact about your body?
No, I don't, but I have a feeling you're gonna tell me anyway.
Well, too bad, I'm gonna tell you anyways.
Thanks.
So, a lot of y'all swear that you don't fart, which is actually not true because everyone farts and everyone produces gas. Now let's say hypothetically you don't actually fart because you hold in your farts and you don't let them out. Well, what happens to all of that gas that gets produced in your body that's in your butt? Well, for starters, because it's just gas that's in your body that you're not letting out, it's gonna get reabsorbed through your intestines into your bloodstream. Now, once it's in your bloodstream, it's gonna circulate throughout your blood, throughout your body, and it's eventually gonna reach your lungs, where it's gonna go through the actual blood vessels into your lungs. Now, this is kind of the gross part. Once it gets to your lungs, you're actually gonna breathe it out. Yes, for all you ladies who say that you don't fart, it's gonna come out one way, so.
Oh my God. Okay, never ever holding in a fart. Ever again, literally ever again, and you shouldn't either. Ugh, this is making me think of all the times I've ever talked to somebody and they've had fart breath. Ugh.
Really strange human body facts you didn't know. Did you know it's possible to survive without a majority of your internal organs? Even if you lost your stomach, your spleen, one kidney, one lung, 75% of your intestines, 80% of your liver, and the majority of the organs near your pelvic floor, you wouldn't be very healthy, but you would live. The largest cell in the human body is the female egg, and the smallest cell in the human body is the male sperm. And the female egg is the only cell that can be seen by the naked eye.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Women, #1, top tier. I just want to come here today and accept this award for #1 biggest, most visible by the naked eye organ. Thank you so much on behalf of all women. I'm really happy to be here today. Thank you very much.
Your nose can remember 50,000 different scents, and women are better smellers than men.
Thank you again. I just want to come on here one more time to thank you again for women also just generally being better than men at everything, including smelling more things. Thank you very much. But this also means that we can smell more nasty things. Maybe this isn't a good win.
Humans are the only animal to produce emotional tears. A single sneeze travels about 100 miles per hour and shoots 100,000 germs into the air, while a cough travels at about 60 miles per hour.
So you're telling me my cough travels faster than a grandma on a highway?
How many of these gross facts about the human body do you know? Poking your belly button can give you the urge to have to pee.
Nothing's happening.
The average person passes gas 14 times a day, 50 times a day if you're Dr. Ricky Brown.
Dr. Ricky Brown, call me. I want to hire you. We got some farts to sell.
Anus is the smartest muscle in the body because it can tell the difference between gas, liquid, and solids.
Wow. Who knew that my butthole was more intelligent than my brain? Wait, is the brain a muscle?
Really weird human body facts that I can guarantee you didn't know. If you're a person with a vagina, you should probably try and do some Kegels every now and then, because if the muscles and ligaments that you have down there aren't strong enough, it's been known for the uterus to just fall out, man.
Oh God, new fear unlocked.
These are disgusting facts about humans that you probably didn't know that will make you wish you never watched this video. Part 2. Belly buttons grow a special hair to catch lint.
Wait a minute. So you're telling me that that one hair that's been growing on my belly button for the past 30 years has a special reason for being there, and that one reason is to catch lint? And I have been plucking it unnecessarily this whole entire time.
The human head remains conscious for 15 to 20 seconds after being decapitated.
Yet it refuses to remain conscious pretty much most of the time that I'm alive. What the hell?
Your hearing decreases after you've eaten a lot.
Huh?
All the bacteria in your body collectively weighs about 4 pounds.
So that means if I take a bath, I can lose 4 pounds?
You can't breathe and swallow at the same time.
Okay, yep, confirmed.
I once told a friend that his earlobes are in line with his nipples, and he was like, no, my nipples are way lower than my earlobes. And I was like, what, dude, no, your earlobes are in line with your nipples. Before the invention of the light bulb, people on average slept about 10 hours a night, with a first sleep, and then a snack, and then a second sleep. And I think we should bring that back.
Honestly though, what else was there to do? Nap, sleep, make babies, and
if you get cremated, you'd produce enough carbon to make 200 pencils, which means that you could be a souvenir at your own funeral.
I love it. That's actually heartbreakingly beautiful.
really weird human body facts that I can guarantee you didn't know. So the reason why humans and most mammals—
Wait a minute, is she holding a freaking garbage can in one arm?
So the reason why humans and most mammals don't lay eggs is because of a virus that infected our ancestors and completely changed our DNA. Platypus though, they never got that virus.
Damn platypuses, you win this round.
The average adult human is just tall enough that if you were to fall straight forward or straight backwards with a rigid body, there would be enough kinetic energy to kill you if you hit your head first. A lot of people think that it's impossible to tickle yourself, but that's just not true. Most people can actually tickle the roof of their mouth. Stop tickling yourself.
I did just tickle myself a little bit.
Guarantee will blow your mind. And if they don't, I'll give you a cookie. If all of
I really want a cookie.
your blood vessels within your body were laid out on the ground, end to end, they would encircle the entire Earth. 4 times! Wow. Okay, did you know that part of your time in the womb, you actually had a tail? I don't know about you, but I personally fucking filming that we stopped growing tails. Would literally be the coolest thing about it.
I know.
Right now, get up your thumb and look at it. Did you know that the human thumb actually has its own pulse? Now, I hear motion sickness isn't exactly fun, but I'm about to make it even worse. Did you know that motion sickness is actually caused by your insides shifting? Remember, you're strapped into the roller coaster, your insides are, they're going like... Final one, the human nose can actually detect 1 trillion smells. Now let's make a deal.
But still more than men, ha!
If you didn't know any of these, you have to share it. Okay.
Here's a fact
I didn't know any of them and I'm not getting a cookie.
about the human body that might make you a little bit uncomfortable. At one point, you were actually inside your maternal grandmother as an egg inside the fetus that would become your mother.
Where were you last night? Inside your grandma. I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm so sorry.
Also, your body literally fights off and destroys cancerous and precancerous cells all the time. It's just that most of the time, it wins. If you don't have vitamin C for many months, your body will slowly fall apart and decompose while you're still alive. This is known as scurvy. And finally, depending on your body fat ratio, crematoriums actually have to burn your bodies at different temperatures for different lengths of time to avoid things like grease fires.
If you were gonna sell all the organs in your body, you would be worth $45 million.
Where can I find the website where I may sell some of these body parts?
Your belly button is just your old mouth. Like, we used to have it so good, we didn't have to chew. So we're supposed to cover our mouths when we sneeze or cough, but why don't we cover our ass when we fart?
Human body facts you are going to unfollow me for. The acid in your stomach is strong enough to dissolve razor blades, which is why your stomach is in a constant battle to not digest itself, only being kept in check by mucus. If you force someone to stay awake without giving them any food, they'll die of lack of sleep before they die of starvation. Sometimes during brain surgery, they'll peel your face forward like a goddamn banana. Speaking of surgery, one of the first things a surgeon does is clean out the belly button because there can be 67 types of bacteria in there. Every child's jaw is packed with teeth. Sounds normal till you realize this is what it looks like. Ain't that some shit? Sometimes when you have a runny nose, it isn't snot, it's actually cerebral fluid that the brain leaks to reduce pressure. The water you drink has probably been inside someone or something else.
Okay, alright, unfollow, yeah. That was horrifying, okay? I could have lived my life without knowing most of these facts. That teeth skull thing really, really triggered me. I hate like little tiny things next to other little tiny things. If you guys have the same thing, let me know. If you hate this, if this bothers you, let me know. But oh, those were some deeply, deeply disturbing human facts, and I am so sorry for showing you some of the things in this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to click the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, click the little bell next to it, check out the socials, and I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Bye.